We know what it feels like to be below. We've tried to achieve to be equal. We still trying to achieve to be equal. We still can't get them rights.
Bring it out.
But God said, no, I'll put you above. Put you on top of everybody.
Right.
Every nation. You're going to be on top. We don't even know what that feels like. What that looks like. That's how lost we are.
Right.
That's why this Bible is important. That's why they said slavery, make it illegal for them to read. Make it illegal for them to write.
Right.
You see them do that, kill them. I better hope he was paying attention because he brought out a lot. He gave you identity. He gave you who the covenant, the promises are for. And guess what? That's why people were missing a purpose.
Right.
Something to govern ourselves by. Something to look forward to.
Right.
But we always go day to day, wonder what we're going to do next. We don't even prepare sometimes. We're like, you know what? It is what it is. But now through God's law, give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Through God's law, we got a purpose. We got something to live for. Something to teach our people, to tell them, no, stop sinning.
Bring it out.
Keep God's commandments. That's something we got to hope for, right? Something we got to now teach our children. If you marry, teach your wife. So listen, but we got something glorious. We got promises. We got covenants. We got adoption with Christ. There's not nobody else, just us. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So God is already separating the children of Israel from everybody else. All the heathens. Every other nation that oppressed us, God's separating y'all. Do not try to assimilate yourself with them because you are separate. You are holy unto me. Okay?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Now, if we ever be called special, we look around us, the neighborhoods that they put us in, the redlining, the drugs, the food. Do they think they'll be special? The other nation I'm talking about, like the other nations, when they look upon us. No, they don't think we're special. So if they don't think we're special, and we're taking their doctrines, their customs, we're taking the way they live and applying it to ourselves. Are we going to think of ourselves as special?
Man.
We're not. But according to the Bible, when God speaks, he's speaking to only Israel.
That's right.
So you can only apply it to you and your people.
Bring it out.
Read it again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face.
Wait a minute. Above? Wait, not equal? Not below. We know what it feels like to be below. We've tried to achieve to be equal. We still trying to achieve to be equal. We still can't get them rights.
Bring it out.
But God said, no, I'll put you above. Put you on top of everybody.
Right.
Every nation. You're going to be on top. We don't even know what that feels like. What that looks like. That's how lost we are.
Right.
That's why this Bible is important. That's why they said slavery, make it illegal for them to read. Make it illegal for them to write.
Right.
You see them do that, kill them.
Who were your master?
Master named of Freeman.
Was he a learned man?
I suppose so.
He learned you to read?
A word here or there. But I've no understanding of the written text.
Don't trouble yourself with it. Same as the rest, Master brought you here to work, that's all. Any more, I'll earn you 100 lashes.
Separate them. Oh, that's a smart nigga right there. Separate him. Transfer him to a whole nother plantation, away from his family, away from his wife, his kids. Oh, him right there, he got a very authoritative spirit. He might raise up to be a leader. This is the way he looks at me. He ain't even got to say this. This is the way he looks. Separate him or kill him. That's how they think of us. Yeah, they still do that. They still take the smartest, the bravest, the most encouraged man. And give him a good job. Give him the best education, and move him out the hood. Because if he stays, he's gonna raise up his people. He's gonna be a revolution to his people.
Right.
And they don't want that. They want you to stay down and still hope for the best. They always want you to hope.
You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard, you liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Oh, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
Oh, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has it.
But God says, I already put that in you. You already both supposed to be above all people. Yeah?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
See how important this Bible is? When it's read with its purity, when it's not drowned with the Christian lies, through baptism, through Mormonism, the whole Christian church has been following the doctrine of slavery until this day. Have never taught us, listen, y'all supposed to be separate. And that church is supposed to be taught about how to raise up your people. Read.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people.
Well, this time we were small in number. And that's how they do it now. They separate us. Keeps us in small groups. Keep our minds separate so we can never come together.
Come up.
Keep the denomination separate. Put him in baptism, put him in Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist. Always keep them separate. Make this man a Muslim. Keep him a Muslim. I like that. He'll never bother us. He'll never question us. Make this man over here an atheist. This man been believing in God for so long and been betrayed. Keep him an atheist. So God said, look, yeah.
For ye were the fewest of all people.
So that's how we were few, yeah.
But because the Lord loved you.
God said he did what?
But because the Lord loved you.
God said he loved us. That's heavy right there. God said, I love you, black men. I love you, Hispanic men. I love you, Native American men. I don't love the other nations. That's powerful, right? Something for us to look forward to. Give me, so now I'm going to show you something. It's a movie, you've seen Spider-Man before, right? And what Uncle Ben said to Peter Parker. He said when he got the power, he said, with great power, he said, with great power comes great responsibility.
Bring it out.
So that means if we are above all people, there's got to be something that comes with it. And that's laws that God gave us.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So now you know you're Israel. You know you're Israel. You have your identity. Don't call yourself African American no more. But God said now it's something I require of you now that you got your identity back. Okay?
But to fear the Lord thy God.
God said to fear him.
To walk in all his ways. And to love him. And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
You're only going to find how to serve God in this Bible with the understanding of the true prophets of God. Not that Christian church we go to every Sunday. Give me fringes. Not that Christian church we go to every Sunday. Because we've been there every Sunday and we continuously go back because we are praying one day the pastor going to change up the sermon. Maybe if I give more money, he going to say something different. I had a hard life and my son going to have a hard life. But I'm going to keep going because eventually he's going to say something that's going to reflect to me. And it may be one time he may say something about the bill being low. He may say something about the troubles in the house. And he may relate to you. But what does he want now? What does he want after that? He wants some more money. I done predicted something in your life, give me some money. I want more money because I need a Benz. I need to make sure my life is good. $55 million jet. Yeah, they don't mind living good, but you got to take the bus. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live in a one-bedroom household with 6 kids. You feel me? Just making it. But they don't care about that. As long as they get their money after they teach you what they think you want to hear, they fine. But through this Bible, God given us what we actually supposed to do through our whole life until we die. Get it?
Numbers chapter 15 verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So God gave Moses a commandment for us, the children of Israel, to make fringes in the borders of our garment. As you see down there, you see all these, people call them dangly things. Some people know what they are, fringes, at the borders of our garment. They always ask us why. That was a custom that God gave us. Only to the children of Israel. Right?
Throughout their generations.
Throughout your generation mean what? When he says throughout your generation. Right, through your kids, your wife, everybody supposed to know. And look at the Native Americans, you said you Gad, right? You say you're from the tribe of Gad, right? Right, so look at the Native Americans. Look what they have right here.
Bring it
Look
out.
at this sign right here. Look what they were wearing. Read that again. Read the top.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Look, the whole family got the fringes on. Nobody's missing it, okay?
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So upon the borders, God said put a ribbon of blue. Sky blue, light blue, navy blue, as long as it's blue. And we see that with our Native American brothers. This is before the conquistadors came over. Before Christopher Columbus. We always had the customs of the Bible. Okay?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the
So
Lord.
these are for us a reminder, so that when we look down, we must remember all the commandments God gave to us, which is a glorious thing. Something to govern ourselves with.
Right.
Something to keep us civilized.
Right.
People think that we are the wisest, most intelligent nation when we keep God's commandments. So when we look down and say, yo, you know what? God said don't commit adultery. God said don't lust upon a woman. God said be married. God said marry your own people. These are the laws that we're supposed to look down and remember. Yeah?
And remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
And do them. That's an important word. We got to do them. Not just remember, but apply. As we go day to day to day, apply every commandment that God gave us.
Right.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.